Now we move towards format options, and the chart that we created in the previous session, we'll talk about in terms of format options. General, if we click to general, you can see over here we have this one is responsive, term is on, and if we make it off, it will take effect while we watch or we see this data into our mobile phones and the tablets, so it will work over there. So I'm making it on right now. And if we talk about the position of this chart, if I increase a bit around 150, you can see over here this chart has been moved on the right side a bit, and this is the Y position. From vertically it will be moved towards downwards. I give 200, so it's now moved towards down. And if we talk about the width and the height of this chart, so we can do over here 500. So you can see over here the width has been decreased, and the height, if I want to decrease the height, so you can see over here we have the fact on it, so I'll make it around 380. So you can see over here we can adjust the width and height of the chart as well. And this is the alt text and another description that will be read by a screen reader on selecting the visual. So you can type the text over here for your description or for your memorization. Now we'll talk about the x-axis of this chart. I make it visible to you people. I go towards x-axis, and if you don't want to see the values in the x-axis, so I can put it off. So you can see over here all the managers have been gone, and put on it back, it's on, and we have all the values of the x-axis. I'll click on it. I can change the color of the managers as well, make it a bit yellow. You can see over here we have changed the color of the managers. We are working on the x-axis. Remember, we can increase the size, we can change the font family as well, and we can have a minimum category width. Like if I increase the width of this chart, so you can see over here all those managers have now visibility with the help of the scroll bar. If I want to see specific range of the managers, so I can increase the width, or I can decrease the width of the chart, so I can have the visible amount of data that I need, that I wish to see. This is the maximum size of the chart, and I will talk about it in the next sessions as well. Now we talk about inner padding. It relates to the size within the column. Like if I increase the inner padding, you can see over here all the columns have been now thinner. It's a bit thin right now because I've increased the padding within the columns. If I decrease the padding of the column, so you can see over here we have the thicker column right now. This space has been reduced. Concatenate labels, it will not work over here. This option works in different scenarios, so I'm gonna create a separate lecture for this option in our next sessions. If I need a title over here, I will turn on this option. So we have the title over here. If I want to remove or disable the title, so you can see over here this manager will be offed when I click on the off. So you can see we don't have the x-axis label. I put it back. In fact, I revert it to default because I want the original values that we previously discussed. After x-axis we go to y-axis, and over here we have this on and off options as well. If I make it off, so you can see over here that we don't have the values in y-axis. I make it on, back, click on the drop down to see the different options of y-axis. Right now the y-axis is on the left side, and if you want to change its position, so you can do it from here. I click on the right, so you can see over here we have the y-axis values on the right side. Scale type, we have linear and we have the log one. If I make it back left, and then now we have linear and scale type, but linear and log. So if I make it log, so you can see over here it is the base to the 10. So the values have been changed into 100 and 1000, 10,000. That k, that linearity, the k has been changed into, you know, values. Now start options. If you experience this chart, you can see over here that the initial point of this chart is 0k and going to the point to 6k. And here I wish to initiate this chart not from 0 but from the 1k. So what I'll do over here, I'll go over here and write 1. So it has been changed to 0 to 1k. And I wish to end this chart to 5k, so I'll give this end value to 5k, or you can see if I make it 4k around. So you can see over here you cannot see the sales of above 4,000. It has been restricted to 1 till 4. So this is the start and the end position, or you can limit the chart with the help of start and end positions. For now I'm removing these values to get back. We can change the color of the legend of y-axis as well. If I make it a red one, so you can see over here we have changed the color of the legend of y-axis. We have text size, we can set text size. We have font families like x-axis that we work. Now display units. If you want to change the decimal value, so you can see over here all the values. If I make it around 100, one value, so you can see over here we have one decimal value. If I make it 2, so you can see over here we have 2 decimal values, and so on. We have title as well. If we off the title, so you can see over here the title of the y-axis have been vanished. Back on, and then go towards the style drop down. We have show title only, show unit only, show both. If I change it to show unit only, so you can see over here we have the unit of 1000, we have show both, so we have the name as well and plus the unit as well. We can change the color of the title to make it a bit blue, or you can see a pink. You can see over here the color has been changed. X-axis title, if I make it test, I can give my custom title as well. We have text sizes, we have font family, and this one is grid lines. You can see over here if you can focus on these dotted lines, we have you know, this is the grid lines. If I make it off, so you can see over here previously you can see the grid lines, but not now because I have put it off. If I make it on, and you can see over here we have the grid lines available again, and I can change its color as well. The color has been changed. I can give a stroke and increase its width, so I can make it as well. I have line style as well. I make it dash, so you can see over here this has been converted to dash style. Now I will make it default, so click on revert to default. So we have the original values available right now. Now we talk about the data colors. I'll make it, click on the data colors. We have default colors of this chart. As default colors of the graph is blue, so if you want to change the color of the graph, so you can change it from here, like you go here and then click into pink. So you can see over here we have changed the colors. If you want to put some custom colors, we have also here, you can see over here we have custom colors as well. You will also notice here that whenever we change the color of the graph, so it will have an impact on all columns. So if you want to change the color of the individual member, so what I'm gonna do, you go over here, show all, click on. You can see over here you have different managers with different colors. I'm changing the colors of the manager. Right now it's yellow, and then Leo to this blue. So you can see over here we can have the different colors of the different columns as well. Now if you want to make this chart fixed, so I will turn it off. So you can see here we have the daily chart. I turn it off, so you can see over here we have the updated chart in terms of the color combinations. And if you want to revert it back to standard colors, so you can do it easily by going to the default colors and revert it to default. So guys, hope you like this session. In this session we'll learn about the properties of the charts and format options comprehensively.